Good day, everyone. On my way to the training again. That's over in Kearney Mesa by the the San Diego Police, I guess, Academy. It's the San Diego Officer Mercy Services building. It's another one of our disaster management classes. It says 35 minutes to get there, which means I'll probably get there between 5-10 till, so hopefully there's no accidents or a lot of traffic and makes me late. So I had to give Fluffy, I knew I was going to get help, but I had to give Fluffy her medicine today before I left. I was hoping I was going to get help with that, but they didn't. I said, why don't you give Fluffy your medicine before you go? I said, well, I guess if you don't want to do it, I'll do it. Yeah, I might be late or close to being late, but whatever, nobody cares, whatever. Thankfully it's a free training, so if somehow I get late and they say you can't make it, it won't cost me anything. It's funded through FEMA and Department of Homeland Security, which is under FEMA. So I'm off today from work, which is my normal Monday, because I do my 10-hour days, and I got so basically the free day to go today. I got tomorrow, so I took off a day so I could do it. I was upset because I take leave, but she don't realize that when you get your leave, you get your 240 hours, and if you don't take it by the end of the year, they go away. So I think this here or the CERT conference will finally put me down so I don't pass 240, because you can't really plan for vacations, because wife's always like, oh no, the kids got to go to work here, I got to get my job picked up. So basically, instead of wife planning a vacation, it's one of those, well, we can't because the kids here, we can't go out at night, we can't do this because of the kids. They can take Uber's friends during the day, buses and trolleys. So they could do that, but I guess because it usually means no vacation time, which means hey, I gotta take leave somehow, otherwise I'm gonna lose it. Nobody wants to get back. At least I don't want to get back. Leave. Well, of course I heard, oh well, you're taking leave. I said, well, it's free. Yeah, I'm the one that's got to have a backup plan in case the base does their stupid thing, and NAFAC does their thing. Oh well, you got hurt here. Oh, we're gonna have to terminate you. They tried that back in January, so I had to fight that. And I realized when I got furloughed last year, around that time, and I had no help, anything, how to get a credit card that's gonna get me 20 when it expires. The 0% expires in January. I'm gonna be 29%. So I found out that I had no help as usual. I had to get that credit card. So I gotta look for backup plans. That means I gotta do some training like this. Hey, I'll take my leave that I don't want to lose because I have too much leave. Get this training here. Get certification on something. Maybe they'll have a good USA Jobs position come out again. If they do, then that'd be okay. I got all this traffic here. Hopefully it doesn't get backed up. It said 35 minutes. So if I had to fight with Fluffy for her to take her antibiotics, I would have got a little bit sooner, so I wouldn't have cared. But she got her walk a little later today, but it was okay, because if I would have tried to give her walk, it was like 15-20 minutes later. If I would have tried to give her walk, maybe that time or a little bit later, I would have had a shower after I got back, which would have really put me in getting late. But with this medication for Fluffy, I guess all I'll do, I'll set my alarm earlier tomorrow, get up, so that way after I shower it'll be just about daytime for Fluffy's walk, which I guess really don't really matter. 95% humidity. Oof. It was only 72 degrees this morning at 6 o'clock, but 95% humidity. You walk outside and it's like, oh, my shirt's already wet. It's not from being rained on. But yeah, hopefully this traffic like this goes But I think when I start getting up to near 43rd and the 15, I thought, oh golly, hopefully not here by the 54. It'll get backed up, but it looks like the 54 is almost going to get backed up here. So hopefully I get there in time. So I'm going to do the other two classes so I can get the certification, because you get the 4 classes, then you get a big certification. It's a medical certification, like medical preparedness for disasters. And there's the traffic right here. Wow. Already, I'm not even a quarter of the way there. Come on, fuck. I gotta get back over because these people are driving so idiotic. Come on, people. Yeah, see, that's why I wanted to go earlier, because of all this. So since I'm gonna have to be the one giving her, I wasn't worrying about the Benadryl for Fluffy for the allergy, because she's pretty much I can stay inside there and sleep, but I just got to get her the antibiotics. I'll do the Benadryl when I get home today. They said do that every 8 hours, but that's just an allergy thing. She got a little sneezing, but if it's antibiotics, I want her to get to make sure there's nothing going on with her. Of course, I couldn't get the nose drops in. I don't know if that's for irritation or what. I'll have to look at the paper. If that's for irritation, I guess with this training, unless I start giving it to her at 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock, but I'm going to do that. And I don't want to do that. I'll have to read what it is. If it's like antibiotics for her nose, then I'll have to make sure she gets that. Get this somewhat clear traffic for this. Off of Ridgehaven Court, like it was last time when I thought I was in the parking lot for a few minutes. Not gonna have time for that today. Debating whether to go live driving up there, but not with this traffic, because I can't see. I can't look down and see who's on and saying hello, so I kind of look down and say, oh, hi, so because it's on and off traffic. Probably going to be bad going up to Irvine on the 27th for the cert thing. Because I do the same thing. I'll take a shower, get up here, walk, and take off. It's supposed to be about this time, so it's going to be a vicious drive up there as well. I'm thinking after I'm getting out of San Diego, when everybody's going to downtown San Diego, I think so I'll still be going north. I think it might be okay there then. Show the drive up there, and then I'll have to when I get near where the 405 and 5 is where an Irvine session, then I have to stop and put my maps on, see where exactly is the Hyatt at, and then find parking on the street, and then I'll go inside for the cert thing. And I'll just look, if they say, oh, it's $5, then I might be like, hell, I'll pay for the first day before I put the rest on the room, or put it on the room so I don't have to pay parking every day. I think it's the high reach. I think it's like $20. I'm sure of it, $20. So they said they're covering my 3 days at the CERT conference, and they're covering 2 days. They won't cover 3 days of the hotel because that is past $1,000 scholarship that I got for apply for scholarship, see if you get it. So tell why you want to do CERT, why'd you do CERT, what got you into doing CERT, what you can do here. So I told them how I did CERT here, told them how I found CERT, looking for the volunteer opportunities, because I saw that. I don't think I put down. I saw the EOC Emergency Operations Center job on USA Jobs. So I was looking for volunteer opportunities. Couldn't do it because of COVID. And the second time I saw CERT come up, took it. Been doing it ever since. Been taking the taking the academy. Then probably because they asked for who our CERT coordinator was. So I said, okay. I said it's Carrie Chouard, however you pronounce her name. Here's her email, but it was volunteer email. So like, oops, I didn't have her actual work email, just like volunteer at whatever. I'm like, okay, I'll take it. I think it was volunteer at SD CERT. I'm like, okay. I told her about that. She said, oh, it'll get forwarded to me, or they'll know how to forward it. I said, oh, okay, thanks. So I got it. I got there. I got the room there. I was gonna do 3 days, and I just said it's probably gonna cost me like $60. Out of pocket, they only cover $1,000, and so well, $60. That's averaging $20 a day, or let's say even say $80. That's $80-$90. So $60 or $90. That's only $23 average a day for the Hyatt Regency. Ooh, but decided 2 days because I was hounded again about that's costing money, and I was like, well, I was gonna say, well, it was more than $100 some security tickets. At least it's something that's gonna give me some kind of training. But I said, no, let's not say that, because I'm thinking if I was in that boat where I had everything covered and I had everything covered before, I had no major bills, I probably might do the same thing and say, well, it's costing money. But so I didn't say anything to her about that, because it's like, well, I might have had the same entitlement attitude of like, well, I'm getting everything taken care of here. I don't have to pay nothing for the mortgage. I don't have to pay my car insurance. Hey, I'm just paying minor bills here. Hey, that's all good. So I might have done the same thing. So that's why I didn't hound her on that, saying, well, I have to look for backups in case something happens again. Like I said, when I got furloughed that time, nope, no help there like before for the house. So I had to get a credit card. So I paid that credit card and just taking my money that I was getting from my Navy retirement, making sure to pay the house off. So. But so I got to look into other ways to cut things, because come end of January or middle of January, when that credit card goes into 28.9% for the 0%, that's going to cost a lot. So I don't pay that, so I got to find other things to cut right now. Either somebody else pays for, or I just have to totally cut. I'll go through all that and see. Because I'm calculating that I'm gonna have to put in like $1,500 to $2,000 a month, because if I'm still putting something on those cards for something, I'm gonna put $1,500, and there's no way I have to mortgage everything. When I got the darn October car insurance, that's always me myself doing it. I don't know what on taxes, I pay more percentage wise on taxes. I'm gonna have to like I said, I'm gonna still have a lot of credit card bill. I mean, I guess if it's if somebody else got it, that's fine. But so again, I don't know, maybe cell phones gotta get cut, so either somebody else gotta pay for it, I gotta cut it, because paying $100 some here all these years I've been doing this. Gmo sucker, he came up and almost hit me from behind, cutting out in front of that car. I guess that sounded like a Hardy up there. He basically cut out from a car that was behind me in front of this other car, and he was right in the line there because the other car was coming up there. And I don't know if he did because he's like, oh shoot, I'm gonna get hit. So he rode so close to me, he could have hit my mirror here, but luckily, golly, I could get all the way over so I can get over to the 15. Wow, that's gonna be interesting now. Hopefully after this 94 here, when people are cutting over there, hopefully I can get over. But yeah, I gotta go gotta see what I'm gonna do about the budget here. But like I said, free training. If it costs me, not gonna go. That's why I'm not going to the other TEKS, Texas Engineering Expansion Departments of TEKS of Texas A&M. I'm not gonna do that one in Corona because that's gonna, besides the drive up there, that's gonna cost me to stay up there, and I'm not gonna drive down every day and drive back up. So I'm gonna have to just cancel that one. But I want to make sure I had these classes here signed up for, so I don't get denied on these classes because I canceled the other one. So we've got the downloaded material on my iPad there. I got the student handout. We call student handout. I got that one printed out, but they also they'll give it little booklets too. But I like the bigger print. When I print out the handout, the big handout there. Mile and a quarter. If this car Tesla hurries up, I can get over. I'll be stuck. I'm stuck. This car sped up. Damn it! Should have went over to the right lane after all that time. So after all this traffic, I'm waiting for people to come over so I can go over that. Like right here, maybe. All right. Perry Plumbing might be going slow, hopefully. Oh, that's why also they cut a lane off. Okay, right here, I guess. So I come over, alright. Ah, good, he slowed down because he wanted it to come over, nice. So I'll make it by 5 too, alright. Not bad, not bad. He's just gonna run in. This is normal morning traffic. And I'm gonna hit this when I go up to, like I said, go up to Irvine at the end of the month for the CERT conference. I think after I get out of the Kearney Mesa, cut into the 5 from here, where the 585 come together. All this stuff's like Sereno Valley and Kearney Mesa. I'm sure it's gonna be packed up there too. This should get a decent amount of free travel. Hopefully not really crowded. I don't have 2 people. I only got 1 person, so I can't go no carpooling. So that's gonna be interesting. Let's see. I can't even remember if this is 2 lanes over there. I'm gonna have to get over. That lane cuts into 1. Like, nope, it's 2 lanes. So I'm gonna have to get over. Oh no, it did cut into 1. Darn it. Look at this motorcycle here. What an idiot. We had somebody get hit like the street down from me on Palm Avenue. It was one of the streets. It said he went against the flow of traffic. So a guy on a motorcycle going southbound on the side streets went in to cut into Palm Avenue, right through the light, got hit. Like, and they put it in there. He was ejected from his. No, he wasn't ejected. He was just thrown off that. He wasn't enclosed in the vehicle. So yeah, see, that's what happens. Motorcyclists do this. You feel bad for the motorcyclists, but when they drive the way they do, or ride, I should say, the way they do, cutting in and out of traffic, going through lights. I had some kid or young adult on an electric scooter. It wasn't an e-bike, electric scooter. I'm coming to work. I get the green light going. I just see him flying down still. I didn't hit my brakes. If not, he would have hit me in the side. He went right through the red light. And sometimes you see that, it's like, you feel a little bit bad for them. But at the same time, it's one of those, you did this to yourself, people here. Not like the cars were acting idiotic. When you're going 25 miles or so, 25 miles over, you squeezing between cars that even a person walking probably wouldn't want to try to walk between how close distance we're. Yeah, it's like I said, now I got through all the traffic. it's bad sometimes when these motorcyclists get hit, even when they're just doing regular stuff. But when they're driving crazy, sometimes it's almost one of those. Really, you just cut in front of this car who's going. There's no way you can stop that car. And in the case of, it said some guy in a Tacoma, 2010 Tacoma, was the one who had the green light, and the motorcycle went right in front of him. That kid, well, he's 32, so he's a kid to me. That kid's gonna feel bad his whole life because some idiotic motorcycle rider decided to go across the street on his red light. Not like he was kind of going in between cars, and he just went out there. And sometimes you feel bad. Sometimes you're like, well, I'm not gonna shed a tear over that guy. He did this, he did this, he did this. He cut this car off, had to slam on his brakes and almost get an accident. It's like, well, he's doing all this stuff, so they say watch for bikes. Bikes gotta respect the cars too. Okay, if I could keep this clear, I might make it by 10 till. Yeah, I might make it by 10 till. Lights already. I don't know. I know up here when I get past here, all the cars coming in. That I had to rush to get over again. That car and that truck almost came in contact, and the car's so impatient up there. I just cut in front of this other SUV. Looks like a Rogue, just so he can get to the lane. Yeah, see how bad this is here? This is why I had to slow down, because I know this clown right here was doing this thing here. Wow. Idiot driver. They cut all the way over to the left, think they could be traffic, and hey, we're doing actually good in this lane here. Nah, it'll be 5-2, because I got all this traffic stop and go in sight, but I can straighten this out better. Okay, let's see. We have to get over. I don't wait till last minute to get over, so maybe after this truck, here's the gap I'll get over. I'm not going to squeeze in because they can't stop it. If they're going pretty good speed, then I can get over. Looks like it's not going to happen. Okay, well, eventually when I get past this other truck, I'll get over there then. If I don't want to risk somebody else cutting over to the left lane and hitting me, so I'll go ahead and clear a little bit of this. When I clear this, and then I'll run like right here, maybe. Nope, the guy just went over himself. Nope, okay, guys, to go when I pass that car, but now this truck's over. Yeah, I think we got crazy drivers. I think we got the worst drivers everywhere. We gotta have the worst drivers here in San Diego. There's a car on my right goes by. I'm gonna cut over. It's like Jeep. Nope, that Jeep is closing up with that car, so I'm not gonna make it. So. He went over here. All right, that's why he sped up. Nice. Thanks, Jeep. Tessie helped me out. It's nice to stay in this lane because I got a mile and let's see, mile 3/4. I'm not gonna try to fight to get over here, so I'll just stay in this right lane. I don't care if cars come on. As long as I'm in the right lane here, I'll exit Balboa Avenue, Tierra Santa Boulevard. This guy's coming over. Nope, just once. Okay. This guy not coming over. See, a lot of people like to wait till the last minute too. Like he's probably exiting, but I don't know if he's in the last minute trying to come over, because I'm already passing him. Which means, hey, too bad, guy. Don't come over until I can pass you now, because you can hit me. I'm almost up to speed limit here. Of course, you're not going to get the speed limit in the mornings. guy ahead of me and that truck, that whatever that dump truck is, I'm not gonna try to go around him because if I can't get in there, then I'm gonna have to try to slow down and get over it. The Nissan's close enough to whatever this is, Nissan, whatever, Nissan Fry. Oh, it's a Scion. Duh. I should have looked for the S. So it's a Scion. Okay. So this is my exit here. I think both lanes turn to the left. Which, if that's the case, that's good. The lane will end into one up there, but let's see. When I get up here, I mean, I won't get in the opposite at into the classroom there at 10 till about. I might get parked by 10 till. There we go. It looks like their work's not getting done anymore. All right. So. Drive to the Balboa Tierra Santa exit, which I guess this is considered Kearney Mesa. And last time I came here, the second lane that's to the right here was closed. I had the barricades in there, so I don't know what it was being done in there. But 2 lanes down, so it was backed up last time. You know, you had cars like riding you big time. It's like, people, I'm doing this almost the speed limit. I won't say 2 miles over. I'll just say 2 miles, maybe 2 miles under. I was around the speed limit and they were still riding me. Okay, yep, Kearney Mesa sign is out of that. So I guess I'm not Kearney Mesa yet because I'm not past that sign. So this is View Ridge Avenue. This is how I used to go this way when I was working for Johnson Controls air conditioning company. But now turn here. Then I'm gonna turn up on Ridgehaven again, like I did last time. Only brought banana and bagels. Cold bagels to eat, so I gotta see what's this Louisiana Cafe. I don't know, maybe I'll walk here today. I think I'll Google what they have here and how much. I think I looked that up for me and my wife that time when we came out here to look for. I think they're like expensive. Not 9630. I have a 9630, so 9601. Okay, Ridgehaven Corner. Okay. I don't know why I did 9630. Maybe that's. Oh, 9630 is probably Johnson Controls. But when I typed 9630 in my maps, it said Ridgehaven Corner. I'm like, okay. Okay, let's see. How if I get parking over here? Yes, I do. It said parking a city employee. So guess what? I'm parking a city employee spot here. Because these spots are so small, you got to go out and straighten out because I'm like big time, not even anywhere in the spot. You know, I probably should have pulled in this way because I pulled in because I got a car backed in also. Because the way these spots are slow, I mean not slow but small, I want to block his driver's door because I'm on the, if I get it so I'm not on the line, blocking myself from going there. Because he's a little bit near the line here. Then hopefully he can get through there. Because I'm on a line. I don't know, I probably should go, maybe I should park in the other spot ahead of me. Because the one you see ahead of me, he's to the right so he can get in. So, you know, maybe I'll just do the same thing. Okay, he can get his door open. Can I get my door open? I think it's going to be a problem. You know? Let's try it a little bit more. Got here, so I might get in. I think I will get in by 10 till. Enough space so they can open their door, you know. Nah, never mind this. It's too much work. I'm gonna just go park in this spot here next to this other guy, because that way, if we're both got our passenger sides like this, got a passenger side here, then I could go and get closer to the passenger side, because his driver's side is open to driver's side's open for him to get in over there. It reminds me of the Austin Powers movie when I showed the scene of him getting that little thing trapped between the walls. Dunk, 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 dunk. It's like me. I'm so close to these cars that a little bit more. Okay, I cleared him. Now to get inside the spot here. Okay, so we could both get in here. And that guy pulled over to the side, so I could go more over. I got a red car next to me that you saw. He did pretty good. He went far enough over so I could get in better. So, dang. Gotta put his car more gears forward and reverse parking than I do in a whole darn day. Alright, well. Said to get here by 10 till. So 11 minutes. So, okay, good to go. Everybody have a good day. I'm going to go inside now. Maybe, well, I won't make it in by 10 till because the doors are locked. So, but have a good day, everyone.